So give me a minute. Okay, 1 second. Let me share my screen. Yeah, I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Right. So welcome you all to data analytics demo. So let me introduce myself to all of you. My name is Shah Jahan, having more than 10 plus years of experience in trainings of data analytics tools, also real-time experience of sales and marketing. So in fact, it actually complements to my training so that I can real-time scenarios, most of the real-time scenarios we can analyze while learning the subject as well. So I teach at a lot of corporates, yeah, as well as a lot of big edtech companies and some engineering colleges. So this is brief introduction about myself. So welcome again. So let's try to understand what a data analyst does. Okay, first, because we are in the data analytics demo. So what is a data analyst basically? So you can imagine the scenario like this. So you have a big supermarket or big superstore, and let's say you are an employee there or you are a data analyst there. So what is going to be your job and what is going to be your roles and responsibilities? Okay. So imagine you are a data analyst or you can say business analyst. So people use these two things interchangeably, but there is a slight difference, okay, in data analyst and also business analyst. Okay. And the basic thing is for any shop, any superstore, that they register, they capture sales and products and their movement on a daily basis. Okay. So let's consider your employee in a supermarket or you're a data analyst in a supermarket. Usually what happens once a customer comes, uh, he just purchases everything, invoice being generated and invoice being given to them. So what will happen then? So some data is stored in that invoice, right? The data like, the customer name, the products he purchased, the quantity he purchased, the price he paid, the discount he given. Okay. Probably some cases, okay, you may be having some kind of, card details as well, for last 4 digits of in beginning few digits or the name of the customer. All those details will be there. Okay, as a customer, you see, you just check the invoice and you look into those things and you leave. But what if you are a data analyst? So all the data, whatever is getting generated, is getting stored in a server. That server could be in the premises or in the cloud. It could be anywhere. So what is that you do with the data? Customer will take that receipt if he leaves. So what is that you're going to do with the data? You're going to analyze the data. So basically, the data is stored somewhere like, in some server, database servers or some places. It's going to store. Your primary job of a data analyst is you need to know how to extract the data. So it's really, really crucial. First, you need to access the data. So let us say you have accessed the data, right? You have extracted the data. There are various tools which we use in data analytics to extract the data. Okay. So once you extract the data, what is the your primary thing? So the data may not be organized. They may not be clean data. So in 1 second, guys, I'm looking for some annotations here. Don't have that. Okay. Right. It's okay. So basically, we are looking for a cleaning of the data. I just need to 1 sec. Yeah, yeah. Cleaning and organizing the data. So that's the first thing you need to do, and you will be doing then analyze and interpret the data. And what else? Once you analyze, interpret the data, the thing you do is you communicate to the inside to the people. So what is
చేసుకున్నాను
that?
ఖాళీగా
Let's
ఉండట్లేదు కొన్ని
imagine.
మధ్య చేసుకో.
Please mute, guys. Somebody is unmuted. So what is that you do? Let's imagine you have analyzed something, you have interpreted something, and you felt that there are certain products like product A, B, C. So those products are doing really good. Means the sales are going up. The sales are going up. the products A, B,
First
C.
of all, you can do it and then let's see if it is okay.
Yeah, Sri Lakshmi, please mute. Okay. Yeah. So you have just understood that product A, B, C are doing good. So maybe the thing, maybe the reason, maybe the products are old, products are having very good, customer satisfaction, and customers are very satisfied with the product. The price may be attractive. Reasons could be many things. You just understood that products are doing good. So what is that you're gonna do? You're gonna communicate those things to your organization or the bosses, the managers, or to the clients. Okay, that's what you do. So what can be done next? So let's imagine in the same scenario, maybe those products are not doing good. Maybe those products are not doing good. A, B, C. What is that you are going to do? You're going to communicate the same thing again to the organization. So what is that eventually we are going to understand by the products ABC doing good or doing bad. So the organization is going to take, let's say products are doing good. Let's say the products are doing good. Then companies are always going to look into maximizing the profit. So that's correct. No, let's say I'm selling today a product with some certain profit margin. If I know the product has been doing good for the past 6 months, 1 year or so, I can slowly increase the price or I can purchase for the lowest margins. I can go for a bulk purchase because the product is really doing good. I can go for a bulk purchase. So I can cut down on the what's the purchase rate. Like that, I can maximize the profit. And I can take a call on the pricing level. I can take a call on the product inventory level. Since the product is doing good, I can purchase more. I can't keep the racks empty. Customers will be not satisfied. And I can even forecast better if I feel the product is doing good. So what if the product is doing really bad? So I can take some action plan. Okay, I can take some corrective measures if the product is not doing good. Corrective measures like, you can go for a, some kind of a survey in the market. Why my product is not doing good? Is it the same case with competitors? Okay, what is the competitors doing good? So they are doing really well. I'm not doing. So can I offer any, schemes, offers on the products which is not doing good? Can I give something free? Okay, on particular thing. Can I run some, schemes on particular products? So if the product is not doing good, this is going to be the scenario. If the products are doing good, this is going to be the scenario. So everything is depend on what is that we have analyzed, what is that we have interpreted. So for that, we'll be using some tools. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next. So I just want to ask a small question to all of you guys. If anyone can tell what is this, chart is telling you. I appreciate somebody speaks what is that they have understood about this particular, report. These are called basically reports. Yeah. If somebody can speak, that will be good. So that I can continue. At least one person.
Um, I think the products they are selling and the sale rate for the different years
Okay. Yeah.
for the
Good.
prices.
Good. Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
hi, Sheikh. I think in the subcategories based on that purchasing, how much it will be some of the sales,
Okay. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
not in
Good.
the yes base. It will be in the category base.
Okay. Nice. Good. Anyone else? Yeah. All are correct. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It is like comparing the different types of products, how they are, how
Mm-hmm.
sales are there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Any more comments? Anyone would like to contribute? I appreciate guys. Whoever has spoken, I appreciate that actually. Yeah. Okay, chalo. Oh, okay. Whoever says they say like this is about products and how much ever sales they have done. So it's basically this report. This report is very commonly used data set we use data analytics. From there I have picked up this report. People who have little bit of worked on particular data set they may be knowing this contents like phone, state, storage. So where it has come from. So actually what happened here just now, I asked you guys a question. Naga says some of the sales of different products. Yeah, Naga, correct. You are right. So I did not give you any details, about this. But still, in the 10 or 8 people who are available here, 6, 4, 5 people are able to tell there is something happening here. They have told their understanding, they have told their interpretation. So this is the power of visualization. This is the power of visualization. This is the power of data analysis. There is nothing has been given to you. No paper, no sheet has been given to you with numbers, with a lot of XYZ stuff. But still you are able to communicate something to me. That is your understanding. So that's the power of visual. This visual, what we are looking at this visual, maybe, okay, from a 100 pages, maybe this is from a data from 100 pages, maybe this is data encapsulated from 1000 rows. Okay, maybe this is one page data only. You don't know. This can be 100-page data, this can be one page data, this can be 1000 rows data, this can be 10,000 rows data, 10K, 10,000 rows data also. You don't know. But we are able to tell, everyone is able to tell that, okay, phones are doing really good because phones are standing at somewhere around 300,000 value. Then we have got chairs. Really bad, somebody is doing appliances, bookcases, maybe doing really bad. They need to improve. They are just 100K. So there is a huge difference between the product 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th product. There is a huge difference between 1 to 10th product. So all this story we are able to tell, right? So it's all because of this simple visual. So that's eventually what a data analyst achieve. He creates beautiful reports from a data. The data could be 10,000 rows. Data could be from one page. Data could be 100 pages. Data could be 1,000 rows. It could be anything. It could be from anywhere, any place. Yeah. So that's the beauty of data analytics. Now let's try to understand what is this. So now, as I told you guys, it's all about data. Now the world is around data only. So data, how the data looks, basically data, whatever we receive is completely unstructured data. Completely unstructured data like this. So you could see some purple, some red, some blue, some yellow, some green. It's a kind of some example we are giving, unstructured data. As a data analyst, your primary job is going to be make the data structured so that you can come to this kind of a report conclusion. So you are said phones are doing good, like that, so on and so forth. So the primary job, number one job of a data analyst is to collect the unstructured data, to extract the unstructured data, you clean the data, make it structured so that we can understand something like this. So nowadays, data, if you see, available everywhere, left, right, bottom, no, somewhere else, X, Y, Z, everywhere you see data. You just check your mobile phone. You just see how many photos are actually worth of, taking. You can see, same pose you are sitting and you are taking 10 to 20 photos, same pose. There is no difference. Some may be blurred, some may be little sharp, some may be, kind of a hazy photos, but same pose you are having. It's not required. You take WhatsApp messages, you take some other XYZ messages, hundreds of things, lakhs of things, which are not even our contacts. We may be having 1,000 contacts. Are we contacting them every single time? No. But still we have the data. It's the same scenario across. Everywhere you see, you have only data. But the data is not structured, unstructured. Just like our mobile phone, we have a lot of photos. Simple example. Now, a report can be of like this. Report can be telling you something about years. From this year to this year, what is the sale? It's pretty simple now. By just looking at the line, you could see some of the profit has gone down. Some of the sales also pretty much, really bad, gone down. Somewhere little bit of picked up here. Okay. It's a simple report. Yeah. Okay. Now how about next? It's a report related to time. It's a report related to products. What is this? It's a report related to, again, time and the category of products. From 2022, how the sales have gone down in year 2021 with the different categories, how bad different categories have performed. You see, some furnitures, technology, office supplies, they have done really bad. Office supplies has done really bad. Because of this, major drop has come in the sales. We can understand easily from 2021 to 2022 how bad it has gone. It has gone to worse. What's the scenario? What's that? Then it has picked up a little bit from 2022 to 23. So this all can be understood quite easily using this visuals. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you guys, there are different kinds of reports. We got reports We got yearly reports. Okay. We got monthly reports. We can generate weekly reports. Okay. So we can generate even daily reports also. Okay. Let's say we are talking about some superstore only, we are a data analyst in a superstore. So we can generate daily report. How many customers have come? So when the sales are happening more, let's say as a data analyst in superstore, I know that every Saturday, every Sunday is a huge crowd. Saturday, Sunday, huge crowd, because weekends, holidays, you come to see a lot of population, a lot of people coming into your shop. So if in a week, 5 days, 5 days of a week, let's say your shop is looking into 40% of sales. Those 2 days only, you will be having 60% of the sales happening those 2 days. So what is that you are going to do? This is what you have understood. What is that you are going to do? These 2 days, as a manager of the store, he's not going to give any leaves to any employees, because he's going to have a lot of customers coming in. He'll make sure all the stocks are maintained properly. He'll make sure everything is organized. So right from the human resource level to product level, right from the entry gate, parking is a big issue. There is no leave for the security, nothing. All the trolleys has to be in place. Everything should be taken care in these 2 days. So how could you come to that conclusion? Because 60% of the sales have happening on the weekends. You analyze that. Okay. So not just at one level, at every level, we can take decisions based on the reports generated. Okay. Now, can somebody tell me, we have just understood the daily reports, no? Anyone can tell me any reports we know which are generated on a minute basis? Yeah. On a minute basis, anyone knows any kind of reports are generated? Or seconds basis, any reports generated on a seconds basis? Secondly, every second there is a report generated. In real-time scenario, did you guys come across any time? We know daily reports, we know weekly reports. Weekly reports means every week we generate a report. Last week, what has happened? Give me a report. Submit me a report. Last month, what happened? Give me a report so that I can better myself in the next month, coming month. Daily report. We all know this. Can anyone tell what about reports minute-wise? What about reports seconds-wise?
Can we say like it is about transactions or something?
Naga has given trading stock markets. Good, Naga. You are really right. Correct. Every minute we get a report. They are very busy people. Correct. Every minute stocks goes up. Yeah. Tell me.
Transactions.
Yeah. Transactions. Yes. It's a small report. It's a transaction basically.
Yeah.
Anything else? Okay, minute-wise people have come. Somebody told minute-wise. You can say weather report. Every minute recorded, no? Satellite pictures you see. Every minute you see some change happening. Okay. Let me see who will tell something about reports which are generated every second. We know this. Everyone knows this. Everyone knows this, but you may not be able to know. What do you say? Recollect it now. Since I'm asking you, abruptly, suddenly, you may not be able to recollect. Everyone knows these reports which are generated every single second. Every second.
Flight trackings, maybe.
Flight tracking, good.
Maybe
Yeah,
heart
could be
rate
good.
monitoring in smartwatches.
Yeah, absolutely right. You see, no, ICUs. ICU, you go,
Yeah.
there is a TV, no? Monitor, basically, I should say, not TV. Monitor, you use beep, 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 beep. Every second is critical for the patient, right? So
Yeah.
doctor comes and checks every second is critical. The meter, heart meter, the ventilator, reports and everything. Even if you go to a doctor, he writes a blood test to you. It's a report only, looking into those numbers, how much hemoglobin you are having, how much white blood cells, what's the platelet count. It's a number. It's a data of your health. So nowadays everything is about generating a report. The report is generated based on the numbers which are available with that. The numbers could be of your health, number could be of the satellite, numbers could be of your stock market, everything. So the heart rate monitors, everything are reports generated for that moment, for that second. Okay, if something is doing good, it shows you beep, 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 that green color lights keep on, blinking. So after a certain period of time, 72 hours, 48 hours, whatever, it's the decision making then. Based on those reports, decision makings happen. Doctors take the decision, call, okay, now this patient is supposed to be, it seems to be stable. Let us shift him to general ward, something like that. So it's all taking a decisions, crucial decisions. So basically what data analysts do, they help people to take crucial decisions on a right time, on a quick time. That's what the basic, uh, eventual, outcoming of a data analyst. He helps to take correct decisions, informed decisions. Yeah, if the report is good, you will take a good decision. If the report is wrong, it could go wrong anyway. Yeah. So like this, we have different types of reports. This is against one of the small report. That's it. Now, what is it you are going to do? Eventually, you work on the data. This is a sample report, guys, sample dashboard, which has been created in Excel. It may look like, something else we have done, but it's a basic, very, very basic report created in Excel. It is showing some region-wise sales on a pie chart, some region-wise sales representative sales. It is showing West region sales representative sales. It's showing all the product sales, how they are doing. It is also showing sales over a period of time for the year 2013 and 2014. So you got some selections to made here, east, south, west. Whenever you click particular button, the report will change. It's an interaction between the interaction of the reports. And this is the thing, you choose your days, years, months here. So wherein whatever you choose, whatever you select, the report is going to change accordingly. Everywhere changes will happen accordingly. So this is basic dashboard you can create after analyzing all the data. So dashboard is nothing but collection of report. This is one report. One second, where is the pointer gone? Yeah, this is one report. This is another report. This is one more report. This is one more report. And these are some static numbers. Some numbers. So this is basically a dashboard, is a collection of reports. This is what you do at the end. So what next? So kind of, I'm putting everything in a nutshell now. So what a data analyst does, basically, I'm kind of repeating everything now. Acquiring the data from primary and secondary sources. You are going to collect the data from primary sources, but right from the source, wherever actually the data has generated. If you're not able to get the data from primary sources, you contact secondary sources, you collect that. Secondary sources, nothing but who have actually collected the data from primary sources. Now they are having the source. Now they are having the data, like kind of a third party. So you reach them, you collect the data. So whatever the way, I just need to get the data to analyze. Then once you get the data, you extract, you prepare the data. Data is never going to be clean. So you prepare the data and you transform. You just make it look good or make it better to generate the reports. So once the data is clean and everything, you analyze that everything, you identify the patterns and trends. So we know this. What is the meaning of identifying the patterns and trends? We know that if it is summer, sales of cotton clothes will be better, will be more, absolutely more. We know that it's a climate change because of hot weather, people wear cotton clothes. It's comfort. We know that sales shoot up. And we also know that because it's summer, the cool drink sales, ice cream sales, coconut, whatever dehydration, hydrating, whatever you can call ORS liquids or whatever, increases because these are all very commonly known things. I don't have to tell you guys. If it is winter, woolen clothes will be sold more. Okay. I don't have to tell this, but what is the thing here? As a data analyst, you should be able to understand your organizational patterns and trends. What is happening with my organization? Okay, come this month, come the month of March, how the products are behaving. Okay, come the month of August, September, how the same product is behaving. Is it going down, going back? So you study a pattern in your organization so that you can give some insights to your bosses, to the management, to the clients. So this may happen in future coming 2-3 months. I've been observing for the past few years. So please take care. You will not say take care. I'm just telling you, just submit a report. So it's all about the management to take a decision. Okay. So that way you generate the reports daily, weekly, monthly, whatever the reports are suitable for your organization, you generate. So then after generating the reports, it's not just generating report. You design, monitor, maintain the operability of a dashboard. You have to manage those dashboards and reporting patterns. You have to take care. You have to have the updated reports. If it is a daily report, it should be last day report only. It cannot be last week report and tell that you take a call on that. No. If it is a weekly report, it has to be last week report. You can't give 6 months back ka 6 mahine ke pehle wala weekly report and you will say, okay, just take a call, understand, try to understand this. No, it's not happening. As a data analyst, you should be able to generate every week. You have to make it automation. Okay. Monthly report should be monthly report. It's not be 6 months back report. Understood? Yeah, that's how you have to be always updating your reports. That is called maintaining the operability of the dashboard. It has to be updated dashboard. No, not an old dashboard. Dashboard is nothing but, our cars also having a dashboard, which always have that important indicators. Okay. Then analyze the results using statistical techniques and provide ongoing reports. So basically, in a nutshell, this is what a data analyst do. He collects the data, he cleans the data, he analyzes the data, he generates the reports, he creates the dashboards with those reports, and he makes sure that everything is up to date. Now, okay, now here comes a very, very important thing, guys. Most of the people having a little bit of a confusion when coming to data analytics. So most of the people means basically the people from BSc, BCom, or BPharm, BA, or some other group. People may think that it is only for BTech or some technical students. No, if you are from any stream of studies, any stream of background, like you may be from BSc, usual, normal MPC kind of a thing, or by PC kind of a thing, you can be a, data analyst. You can be a data analyst. If you are a BCom computers, no problem. You can be a data analyst. Why am I saying so? I'll tell you in a short while. It's not only about BTech students. And if you are a BPharm, let's say you are interested to be a data analyst. Is there any scope? Absolutely. You can be a data analyst. If you are a BA, Bachelor of Arts, absolutely no problem. You can be a data analyst. Okay. So somebody who are already having some experience in other professions like operations, HR, admin, sales, marketing, you are looking at me. I myself am a sales and marketing guy. Am I not doing so? Yeah. It's all about the interest and it's all about the connections and networks. So the main advantage with data analytics is, you can be from any stream, you have equal opportunity, absolutely equal opportunity. It's not so technical that only a BTech student is suitable for this. It's not so technical. Data analyst requires common mathematical skills, common statistical skills. That's it, which we learn in our 4th, 5th, 6th class itself. Okay, so now to just what should I say, to make it more concrete, whatever I am giving the argument, let's go and visit this website, Naukri.com. Just below, I have kept a link intentionally. If I can tell 100 things to you, it's not necessary that you have to believe it. Okay, I can tell 100 things, 1,000 things to you. Everything should not be necessarily right, no? Because I'm promoting something, correct, basically. So let's go to Naukri.com and check what's the scenario with the data analyst. Okay, let's go and check this, guys. One second. Okay, one second. Let me clear everything here. Let me just escape this. What I'll do, let me click on this. So now this is neither my website, this is neither your website, neither this is belong to Career IT. We don't have any connection with this now. I'm looking for something related to data analyst. I just clicked on it. So as of now, the openings for data analyst are 27,981. You can simply click with some other profile and you can check how many job openings are there for different categories. Okay, it's all up to you. Since we are discussing about data analyst, I'm just showing you there are 27,981 openings. Okay, right. The very important thing which we were discussing in the slide was about education, right? How any background student is eligible to be a data analyst. Because if you see data analytics, now everywhere data analytics is there. So everywhere could be, let me just give an example wherever we have this data analytics. So data analyst not simply related to data. Data analyst also called reporting analyst, operations analyst, risk analyst, BI developer, web analyst, insight analyst, supply chain analyst, research analyst, business analyst, product analyst, financial analyst, BI analyst, whatnot, social media analyst. Okay, even fraud analysts are also there, who are just looking into the frauds happening. They are trying to collect the data, which is fraudulent data, something fake, which is happening around. Okay, big data analyst, strategy analyst, MIS analyst, you just name it. Every organization, every department may require an analyst. Okay, now we were discussing about education, right? Let me click here. You just see, I just told you guys that there are how many openings were there? 24, 24,000. How many were there? 28,000, no? Yeah, in that, you could see 23,000 openings are okay with. What is this? Can somebody read this?
Any graduate?
Yeah, in 28,000, just imagine 23,000 could be nearly 75-80%. Yeah, 28,000 ka matlab 2,800 is 10%. Yeah, very close to 80% of the openings are okay with any graduate. There are very specific kind of BTech 3756. Maybe very specific projects are there which are very, very technical. Maybe the terminologies may not be understood by all graduate students. It's like that. Okay. And you can look into the different, the segments where you can find the jobs for this role category, business analyst. Okay. Yeah. You see business analyst 4583. Software development little less. Okay, data science and all like this. And what else? Education, industry, obviously in those 28,000, IT services will be having more chunk of the jobs. Financial services, bankings, a lot of banks are having a lot of data analysts. Recruitment, staffing like HRs and all, they have huge demand for data analysts. Software products, you can go and check everywhere. You have the openings for this data analysts. Now, as of now, as on today, what's the requirement? 27,981 means 28,000. Take it. It could be here and there somewhere. 6 months before it was very, very less. Now it seems to be things are moving pretty good now. 7-8 months back, it was around 16,000-17,000. It has gone really bad. Okay, not just this one. Everywhere it was. It's the segment itself is like this. You may have sometimes good, sometimes it's not so encouraging. Hope you guys have understood what I wanted to show there. Okay. So yeah, it's not about data analyst. It's not only one thing. You can be a business analyst, you can be operational analyst, you can be a web analyst, insight analyst, supply chain management, CRM analyst, MIS analyst, research analyst, strategic analyst. It all depends on the organization and their requirement and what kind of a data they want to study, what kind of a outcome they want. Based on that, this one changes. The way they name you is gonna change. It's not always a data analyst. You can be a business analyst also. There is a slight difference between data analyst and business analyst. Nearly 80% of the time, their job roles are, swap. They're just common job roles. So basically, a business analyst will, having little more, experience in terms of. So what about these people? If you ask me practically, all the students can be data analyst, but a person with a more experience, like these are students, these are people with having experience, they can be business analyst. Why am I saying so? Because they are having idea of all operations. HR person may be having all idea of HR, how they process, how they work. Admin may be knowing everything about administration. Salesperson may be knowing everything about sales, the process, the supply chain management, how the things are moving, how the product moves. Marketing person may be knowing the government rules and regulations about a product launch. Okay, what could be the pricing, everything, the strategies, everything he may be knowing. Some other people knowing their own specific domain related thing, like banking. People from the banking sector may be knowing little more about the banks. So these people can be business analysts. Means they know the business process. They can speak about the product. They can speak about the process. So they can speak to the clients, CLIE, they can speak to the clients. They can give, instructions to the data analytics. Please go do this, do this. Otherwise, they both of them are going to learn the same tools, the Excel, the Power BIs, the SQLs. These people also will be having idea about those tools. These people also will be having idea about the data analytical tools. The tools they are going to use the same, but these people having more understanding about the business process along with data. Understood? Yeah, that's what I wanted to clear here. So let me clear all the link. Hope you guys have understood the difference between data analyst and business analyst now. Yeah. Some yes, no will be appreciated.
Yes, we have understand.
Yeah. So one sec. Yeah, somebody's Prem Kumar and Naga responded. Good. Now, what is that you need to know? Okay, so you can be a data analyst. Okay, now let's say you got a now you are a data analyst or now you are a business analyst. What's the future? What's that you're going to do next? Is it going to be data analyst itself for the life? No, there are chances. Okay, career growth, what are the skill sets you should be having to become what is that you want to be tomorrow. So let's see the career growth path of a data analyst. Let's say you are a fresher, you are having a little bit of experience. Now at this moment you are a data analyst. What you can be tomorrow? Tomorrow you can be a data scientist. You may be studying the subjects related to data science. Okay, that is the next step. It's like, you are learning the primary school, then you are going to secondary school. It's like that. Okay. Then at the end, eventually, you can get into artificial intelligence and machine learning. So these are the pathways. Basically, this is the path. Nowadays, the buzzword is all about AI, ML. But if some fresher students are trying to go into this, they should be really skillful. Yeah, they will be asked a lot of questions in interviews, but that may not be the case with data analyst. Okay, a lot of freshers have openings in data as a data analyst. Okay, if you go move ahead, if you want to be data scientist, you may be asked few more questions, little tougher. Here, few more questions. So path starts from be a data analyst, because whatever artificial intelligence, machine learning happening today, it's all reading the data which is available already. So which data analyst will work on? Okay, historical data. So what next? So to be a data analyst, what is that you need to know? Mandatory should be knowing Excel. Excel in the sense, Excel has a core concepts. What actually data? You actually look the data, how it behaving. Okay, you actually see what is happening with the data with Excel. Maybe you may be thinking like, no, oh, it's very old. No, yeah, it's very old, but still relevant. Still relevant. If you go to the market somewhere, there is no office you find which is not having Excel. There is no home, no laptop you see which is not having Excel. It is so relevant. Next, we need to learn Power BI. Power BI is a natural extension of Excel. Where there is some limitation with Excel, the kind of the scalability limitation means Excel has a limit of data it can handle. That's it. Exceeding that limit of data, it may not be able to handle. But the concept wise, same. Both are same. The same sum formula, average formula, everything remains the same. But the scalability, the sharing capacities, okay, the visualization capacities of Power BI far superior as compared to Excel. But at the core, at the heart, both will do the same thing, same kind of calculations. Okay, the scalability difference comes in Power BI. Then you must learn SQL. You learn advanced Excel, you don't learn advanced Excel. You learn Power BI, you don't learn Power BI, but you cannot ignore SQL. This is all about storage of the data. How you are storing the data, where you are storing the data, right? So these are three essential. We have few more tools in the market, like we have got Tableau, which is really good. Let me change the ink now. One sec. We have some tools like, Tableau, which is, yeah, Power BI, Tableau, Tableau, and we have got ClickSense. Okay, we got a lot of other tools, BA tools. These are all BA tools. Excel is not a BA tool. Excel is analytical tool. It's a spreadsheet program, calculation tool, but it's not having so much of a business intelligence the way Power BI or Tableau or ClickSense are having. Understood? So that's again one of scalability, business intelligence, and sharing capacity and visualization. So there Power BI scores high. but eventually at the core, both are one and the same. So I'll explain you next. In the next slide, we are having why am I saying both are same at the heart. Okay. Yeah. So next, let's see. Once you learn this, you can be data analyst and Python. And now really interesting. You can put this Python in data analyst also. So if you learn Python, it's an edge to be a data analyst. But if you ask me strictly, you must know Python to be a data analyst. I may say sometime yes, sometime no. But if you know Python, you can always get into easily a data scientist. And you need to know something or language, some statistics you need to know. Then you can be a data analyst. So now we are not discussing anything about artificial intelligence. Okay, so we are not getting into the subjects of artificial intelligence. Our main understanding is about data analytics. If you want to move further, you need to learn Python. And CareerIT is also offering you guys courses exclusive on Python, right? So it's not that no, we are not having it here, right? So, so what is that? Now this slide is going to be little busy slide. So please concentrate. Now here you are going to understand what is that you are going to learn. Okay. Once you join this course here. Okay. What is that you are going to learn? It's going to be busy slide. So in Excel, you are going to learn all the basics, all the formattings, everything about the name ranges. What is the name range? Everything about the tables, everything about the features of Excel. Features means which are already available. You only need to know, you need to utilize these features. So everything will be done for you automatically. Those are called features. Okay. And you're going to learn a lot of formulas means we have to write. Already they are there for you, but we have to write. Features, everything is done. Like 90% is done. It's like only switching on the fan, switching off the fan, switching on the light, switching off the light, like that. Simple. We need to use formulas. We need to do a little bit of work there. You're going to learn data validation, how to validate the data, how good the data is, how to restrict the data entry. Let's say there is a date of birth column, this is a date of birth cell or date of birth column. You are supposed to enter your date of birth only there. You're not going to enter your name, some city name, some address. No. So how do you do that? Validation of the data. That's we are going to learn here. And we are going to learn a lot of things about data sorting and filter. Believe me, guys, if somebody is from data analytics, no, this is very, very powerful. What is a term? Filter. Data analytics, I can say, is equivalent of a data analyst. Data you are analyzing means you are filtering some data. So people may take it very lightly, but filtering the data is a real essence of data analyst. Okay, you should be able to filter out the unnecessary data. Pivot tables, you are going to learn a lot of things about pivot tables, and you're going to learn about Power Query. This is where your advanced Excel kicks in. From pivot tables, your advanced Excel kicks in. Then you're going to learn Power Pivots. So next. So these all about Excel we are going to learn. I'll show you what are the topics. This is just I am just showing you the superficial learnings, not actually what you are going to learn. I'll show you that also. What actually you are going to learn, I'll show you that also. Okay. Now, because we don't get much space in the slide, I'm just keeping the really important things. So total 25 hours of classes you are going to get with Excel. Basics to complete advance. And okay, what is this slide? Suddenly from where this has come, 60% of Power BI. What does this mean? I'll show you now. So once this Excel is done, 25 hours, we start Power BI. Power BI, as I told you, you will be connecting to different data sources. You're trying to transform the data. You're going to do data modeling. You're going to learn DAX. You're going to learn visualization. And you're also going to learn Power BI service, sharing the reports. And this is again for 25 hours. If you observe, whatever is Power Query is here, no? I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. No? Give me a second. 1 second. Yeah, sorry guys, extremely sorry. Now, what Power Query you are going to learn is around, could be of 2 days or 3 days. You are going to learn about Power Query in Excel about 2 to 3 days. The same Power Query you are going to learn in Power BI for 10 days, 10 hours, wherein you will understand how to connect the data, how to collect the data, how to transform the data, right? That's the difference. So you learn basic things of Power Query here, and you're going to learn the rest of the things here. Then what about these Power Pivots? You see whatever Power Pivots are here, it's equivalent of this. Power Pivots are equivalent of data modeling. So means these three components of Power BI are already there in your Excel. That's why I said, if you learn Excel, it's a natural that you can easily understand Power BI also. That's why I said 60%. It's a big number, guys. It's a really, 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 really big number. If you learn these two concepts really well in Excel, you're already there up to 60% of your Power BI. And visualization. Again, visualization, same visuals we'll have in Excel. We got few more visuals here. Then why we have to learn Power BI and Excel separately if both are same? As I told you previously, the scalability issue is here with Excel. Means limited amount of data you can work with. And visuals also, limited visuals are there. And you cannot share all the data to everyone. Data security issues are there. Data integrity issues are there with their Excel. You need to share the file simple in Excel. But in Power BI, you don't have to share the file. You can simply share the report. Here, if you have to share the report, most of the time you have to share the file also. Scalability issues. And you can go up to 1 billion to 2 billion records. Here, maximum number of records only 10 lakh here in each sheet. Just imagine 10 lakh records, matlab nothing actually. If you give today Amazon ka discount sale, how many clicks do you think Amazon will give today one offer? 1+1 free, 50% bonus. Don't you think they won't reach 10 lakh? 1 million, 2 million, 3 million clicks they will get on their websites. Correct? Tableau, we are not covering, Anusha. Okay, Tableau, we are not covering. Yeah. Okay, so we can have alternate for Tableau. We can discuss about that, okay, with these people. But as of now, I am not covering Tableau. Okay, so just imagine 10 lakh records is nothing. If you give Amazon wala aaj ke din given some ad, simply they'll give in crores just to record those clicks. Excel is not sufficient. So when it comes to big data, scalability, the data security, and everything, you need to fall back on Power BI. But at the heart, both is doing the same thing. Both are doing a data analysis here only. Then visualization, Power BI service, you share using Power BI service. So this is what it is. Important info from KV to regular classes will be starting. Okay, some message. Okay, one second. It's okay. We are able to finish now. Don't worry, don't panic. We are done with the slides now. So what is about SQL? SQL is going to be really, really important. We are going to covering basics. We are going to cover DDL, DML, DTL, DCL, DRL commands, everything. We're going to cover data types. We're going to cover constraints. We're going to cover joins. We're going to cover set operators. I'll tell you an interesting story here. We're going to cover subqueries. We're going to cover views. Now, people made a lot of confusion in joins, but in Power Query itself, we are having joins. We are going to learn about joins. Means I'm going to give you the taste of data analytics, everything in Excel only. Moving forward, it becomes easy. A lot of confusion to the people in the joins. But in Power Query itself, we have the concept of joins. Okay. In what Power Pivots itself, we have the concepts of what you say, the joins, the set operators, everything we are going to. That's why I said a person who wants to be a data analyst, if he knows Excel really well, the job is done for him, because learning these two will become quite easy. They will become quite comfortable here. Okay. Yeah. So, but we are going to learn in deep these things. Huh? Don't worry that we are going to stick here only. No, we are going to start from here. So it becomes easy for you to understand everything here. Right. That's the point of discussion here. So triggers, derived tables, we are going to learn everything. And for SQL Server, we are going to learn for 20 hours. So total put together, 70 hours of learning in your data analysis, in-depth training of data analytics. So you may find very rarely people going ahead for 70 to I just given the number 70 hours. It may go up to usually sometimes 80 hours and 90 hours भी हो जाता है. Okay, based on the group. If the group is quite silent, quite calm group, it happens in 70 or 75 hours only. If the group is interactive, it may go up to 90 hours also. Yeah, it all depends on the group. Okay. So that's it, guys. So last 5 minutes are there. Thank you very much. Okay, for patient listening. If you guys have any doubts, you can go ahead and ask me. We've got 5 minutes of time. Let me show you one thing before you guys can ask some doubts. This card. Just would like to show, because since we are here, no. So these are the topics, guys. If you want the topics by names, these are the topics: fill series, flash fill, copy paste, data types, number formatting, conditional formatting, name ranges, freezing techniques, and these are all the formulas from sum to. Let me just highlight this properly. These are all the formulas: advanced VLOOKUP, advanced HLOOKUP, index match, offset, indirect, logical functions, text functions, information functions, date and time functions, statistical functions, math functions, advanced data validation. So these are all the things you are going to learn. At the end, if somebody is having Office 365 installed in them, we are going to learn Office 365 as well. Now this is about Excel. What about Power BI? Power BI, you'll be having the files like this. Every day, one file. So usually I say 25 hours, no? It's gone up to 27 hours. It depends on the batch group, guys. If the group is good, very interactive, we're going to learn a lot of things. So these are all the files and topics we discuss. You just take the calculation of 70 hours means weekly, 5 days a week. Yeah. So in a month, 24 classes. Okay.
Do we
24
need in laptop
Yeah.
or Mac is fine?
Excel के लिए तो Mac okay, but not for Power BI and SQL. It's platform dependent, no? Yeah, I should
Oh,
tell this.
okay.
Should tell this because
Thank
some
you.
people may be having this Mac, right? So for Excel, it's
Yeah.
okay, but Power BI SQL Server, you have to use some third party. It becomes kind of a difficult thing.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Just I would like to show you one more thing. What is that actually you are going to, how big your Excel file is going to be. From there only everything starts. So I'm clicking on it. Now let's say this is our file. You may be, once joining, you may be learning all these concepts. Let me show you. This one, shortcuts, flash fills, copy paste, number formattings, conditional formattings, name ranges, freezings, formulas, group by functions, pivot by functions. Okay, index match functions, VLOOKUPs, logical functions, text functions. The same file is all you guys gonna get. Okay, so this is going to be there with you for lifetime. So up to tables. Once the tables are done, means we are done with our Excel. So because future classes will be all about tables and all those things only. So let me just arrange this properly. It's okay, I can arrange this later. So you guys have any doubts, please go ahead and ask me. Hope everything is clear. Yeah. We are going to go in depth, guys. It's not superficial learning. Please understand that. It's not superficial learning. It's not all false commitments. No, we are going to go absolutely deep. Once you understand my classes, you are there with 80% of the real-time subject. Okay, the 20% anytime we have to improve ourselves. Even I say, if you give immediately some problem to me, I also take little bit of a time because I should understand that first. Okay, so the 20% learning is always going to be there. One more minute. If no doubts, we can wind up. Somebody from Career IT can tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. So actually, I have heard your session. So when we are already familiar with like a pandas, like we can, as you said, that we can clean the data or like a unstructured data. We are doing into a structured format, right?
Yeah.
And apart from that, we are analyzing the data and we are drawing some pie charts and bar charts, and we are
Yeah.
visualizing the data in a graphical representation way in Power BI. So how it's like differ from NumPy and like Power BI? I saw that we are designing some kind of dashboards as well.
Yes.
So how it differ like from Pandas? The same thing we are doing. The difference which I saw is that we are designing a different types of dashboards, which is not
Mhm.
there in like Pandas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, what you said is nice, but the basic difference you have to understand here is Python is what? It's a language, right?
Yes.
You are
Yes.
going to do a lot of coding, right? Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, but in Power BI, nothing like that. Okay, I just
Okay.
need to tell you that add that in the slide that
Mhm.
why all specialty, all the people from all the backgrounds are suitable to do a data analyst is because there is no coding in Excel, no coding in Power BI, except for little bit of a coding in, not exactly coding, little bits of statement writing in SQL. You have
Okay.
almost nothing, no coding. But Python
Mhm.
is a language. You need to write from the starting to beginning, right? So
Yes.
these are tools. That is a language. Excel is a tool,
Okay.
Power BI is a tool. You just need to know which feature to be used so that we'll get this end result. So these are easy to learn. I'm not saying Python is difficult, but compared to them, you can learn this quick. You can put to the practice real quick. So daily 1 ghante ka practice, daily 1 hour practice is more than sufficient for the Excel or Power BI or SQL. So that's the basic difference. So these are tools, guys, basically.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And having knowledge of Python is really, really important for a data analyst also, so that he can move forward quickly. Understood, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
I understood that. So
Yeah.
I am from the Python background. Only that's the reason I came across this
Understood.
question.
You asked, understood. But these are very easy to learn. Yeah. Tools. these are.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah, Anusha says, do you provide guidance for Power BI certification? I'm not sure. We need to contact, you need to contact Career IT only. I'm a trainer here, so I'm not sure about it. You contact them, Anusha, please. They will be able to give you correct answer to that. Yeah, welcome. Okay, then, like, no questions. Shall we wind up, guys? So I think regular classes will be starting on. There is a message. The regular classes will begin. Details will be shared by today by end of the day. Okay. Probably Tuesday we'll be starting the regular classes, Indian Standard Time, IST. Okay, then, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for your patient listening. Bye-bye. Hope to see you all.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
Yes.
Thank you so much.